if love has ever slipped through your fingers, if intimacy has ever felt more like confusion than comfort, this message was meant for you. You are not broken. You are not unworthy. You are chosen. And with that divine calling comes a price. One of the deepest, most overlooked costs of being chosen is isolation, especially when it comes to love. Not because you're unlovable, not because you're meant to walk alone forever, but because your mission requires your clarity, your focus, your solitude. You've been called to a spiritual path, one that very few are equipped to walk. And once you step onto it, you begin to see what most never do. The emotional attachments others crave can easily become chains that pull your spirit away from purpose. If your heart is tired, if your spirit feels heavy, if you're wondering why love always feels just out of reach, this is not your punishment. It's your protection. Type 1111 in the comments to confirm your divine path and open yourself to celestial guidance. The universe speaks through signs. This may be yours. Subscribe to this channel, because the more you understand your purpose, the less lonely the path feels. Number 1. For the chosen ones, life isn't merely about getting by or accumulating wealth. It's about something far greater, an elevated, divine assignment woven into your soul, one that transcends the mundane aspects of existence. Your life is a sacred mission, a path set in motion by the universe long before your first breath. Every action, every choice you make, carries the weight of this mission. And with such a calling, distractions become much more than mere inconveniences. They become obstacles to your soul's true purpose. Love, in its purest, most aligned form, is undeniably beautiful. It is a force that can uplift, heal, and create deep, soul-nourishing connections. But love is not always pure. In its more shadowed forms, when intertwined with lust, unresolved trauma, or emotional codependency, love becomes distorted. It no longer serves as the light that guides you, but instead becomes a veil, obscuring your higher path, your inner knowing. It draws you away from your calling, leading you to places of distraction and confusion, where clarity should reign. Many relationships, no matter how deeply felt, can take far more than they give. They drain your energy, consume your time, and pull you further from the divine purpose you are here to fulfill. These emotional entanglements aren't just about lost time. They often delay your destiny. The soul can only bear so much weight before it loses its direction. There will be moments in life when your heart must learn the art of discipline over desire. You may find yourself having to postpone love, not because you're cold or unworthy of connection, but because your ascension demands it. Sometimes, growth requires solitude. Sometimes, love must be set aside for a time to honor the higher calling of your soul, for you are not here to chase fleeting pleasures, but to manifest your divinely assigned mission. Number 2. Your journey is not one meant for the masses. The path you walk is narrow, steep, and often shrouded in mystery, designed for those who are spiritually awake, those who feel the divine pull beneath the surface of this world. You are not called to seek comfort or approval. Your true calling is evolution, a constant transformation that pushes you beyond the limitations of the ordinary. The world around you may be filled with people, but few will truly resonate with your frequency. Most won't understand the depth of your soul's purpose. They may be drawn to the magnetic energy you radiate. They may admire your vision from afar, but they will never truly see you. Not in the way your spirit longs to be seen. They might see your ambition or be captivated by your light, but they won't understand the fire within you, the mission that burns brighter than anything else. This is why you will find yourself often explaining your solitude, your intense focus, and the boundaries you must create to protect your energy. You will try to help them understand why you need space, why you walk a different rhythm, why you can't simply follow the crowd. But still, they won't get it. Their perception is limited, and your path is too unique for them to comprehend. Solitude is not an absence. It is a sanctuary. It's where your soul finds clarity, where your purpose is nurtured. It becomes a sacred space for growth, reflection, and connection to the divine. The truth is, dragging someone who was never meant to join your mission only weighs you down. It pulls you off course and distracts you from the sacred task at hand. As difficult as it may be, walking alone is often the only way to honor your divine calling. Only in solitude can you truly become who you are meant to be. Number 3. Your energy is not just a part of you. It is the very essence of your divine purpose. You were not born to blend in with the crowd or to follow the conventional paths that others tread. You are a vessel of light, a channel for healing, truth, and divine frequency that resonates far beyond what the human eye can see. Your presence carries the vibrations of the cosmos, and those who come into contact with you are often unconsciously affected by this immense power. However, this sacred energy you hold is not for everyone. It is not a commodity to be freely given away to anyone who simply happens to cross your path. Not everyone is worthy of access to the divine current flowing through you. Spiritual, emotional, and sexual intimacy are not just acts of connection. They are portals to your very essence, gateways that open your being to others. When those you encounter are not grounded in their own spiritual truth, they can unknowingly drain you, taking more than they give, leaving you scattered and fragmented in the wake of their energy. Perhaps you've felt this in your own life, the way some people can bask in your light, taking comfort in the warmth of your presence, but when faced with the full truth of who you are, they recoil. They are not prepared to face the depth of your authenticity, and in their avoidance, they unknowingly deplete your spirit. Over time, this can leave you feeling lost, confused, and disconnected from your own inner knowing. As a chosen one, your energy must be guarded fiercely. It is a sacred fire, burning with divine purpose, and it must only be shared with those who not only recognize its value, but also reverently honor it. Never offer your energy to those who seek to misuse it or misunderstand the purity of your essence. Protect what is sacred within you, for it is not just your light. It is the flame that will guide you and others on the path to divine truth. Number 4. Your very existence serves as a mirror, a spiritual reflection that many are not prepared to face. You don't need to do anything special to trigger this reaction. Simply by being true to who you are, you shine a light that forces others to confront parts of themselves they've long avoided. Whether they're conscious of it or not, your authenticity acts like a spiritual spotlight, revealing their fears, insecurities, and unresolved wounds. The masks they've spent lifetimes perfecting begin to crack under the intensity of your truth. Their carefully curated versions of themselves are no longer sufficient in the presence of your clarity. In the beginning, they are often magnetically drawn to you. They feel the pull of your energy, captivated by your strength, wisdom, and the purity of your soul. But as time passes, that initial attraction begins to shift. The very things that once fascinated them now start to feel threatening. Your light, which once illuminated their path, now exposes their darkness, the places in their heart and mind they'd rather keep hidden. Your presence forces them to confront the parts of themselves they've been avoiding, and this is where the resistance begins. They may project their inner turmoil onto you, criticize you, or even betray you. This isn't because you've done anything wrong. It's because your very being has triggered something within them that they're not ready to face. Instead of embracing the awakening you've brought to the surface, they fight it. This is the paradox of the chosen. Your light not only attracts, it also agitates. You awaken the dormant truths in others, and not everyone is prepared to deal with what they see in the reflection you create. But remember, you are not here to make others comfortable. You are here to catalyze their evolution, and sometimes that means facing discomfort before growth can occur. Number 5. Your healing is not just a necessity, It is the bedrock upon which your entire spiritual journey is built. Without it, you cannot fully embody the divine light you were born to carry. To lead others, to guide them, to be the beacon of hope they seek, you must first heal the brokenness within. You cannot pour from an empty vessel. Your soul needs replenishment before it can nourish others. This isn't a luxury. It is a sacred responsibility. Healing requires patience and dedication. It demands that you confront your deepest wounds, not run from them. There will be seasons when you must retreat into stillness, even when the world beckons you to engage. These moments of solitude are not signs of weakness, but acts of profound strength. In these quiet spaces, you will face your shadows, the parts of yourself that have long been hidden, neglected, or denied. This is not an easy process. It's one that requires courage and an unwavering commitment to your own transformation. It's tempting to seek solace in the arms of another, to fill the emptiness with temporary distractions. But healing within someone else's embrace rarely provides lasting relief. It may offer comfort for a moment, but it doesn't address the root of the pain. True healing can only come from within. You must rebuild yourself, piece by piece, from the ruins of your past experiences. You must learn to stand on your own, to heal your wounds, so that when love does enter your life, you are not offering a heart full of cracks and scars. Only when you are whole within yourself can you offer your love in its purest, most powerful form. Whole, complete, and untainted by unresolved pain. Healing is the foundation of your power. It is your first step toward becoming the divine channel you're meant to be. Number 6. Love, for the chosen ones, often feels like a foreign language, an emotion that doesn't quite match the rhythm of the world. While others seem content with fleeting connections, with affection that is surface level and shallow, you find yourself yearning for something deeper, something eternal. It's as if your soul remembers a love that transcends the ordinary, something ancient that only few are capable of comprehending. In a world full of quick fixes and disposable relationships, your heart aches for a connection that doesn't fit into the mold of what's commonly accepted. You are not cold. You are not distant. Your heart is not closed, but it is selective. You are simply aware of the difference between genuine love and the illusions people often settle for. You have known, deep within, that the love the world offers is not the love you seek. Most of what you witness around you is performative, love defined by roles, expectations, and appearances. It's transactional. People love for reasons that don't resonate with your soul's blueprint. You refuse to participate in this charade because you know that love, in its purest form, cannot be confined to such shallow expressions. Your solitude is not a curse, nor a sign of inability to connect. It is a vow, a promise to yourself that you will not settle for anything less than the divine love that your soul remembers. You are not waiting for perfection, but for the sacred union that honors your divinity, your essence, and your mission. And so, you wait. Patiently. You wait for the moment when your soul's frequency aligns with another who remembers that same love, a love that is pure, unshakable, and transcendent. Until then, you remain steadfast, knowing that this sacred union will come when the time is right. Number 7. Every, almost, relationship you've experienced was not a sign of failure, but a divine rescue. Every heartbreak, every situation that seemed like it could have been something more, was actually the universe's way of guiding you away from something that wasn't aligned with your true purpose. It may have felt like rejection at the time, but in reality, it was a redirection, a course correction to keep you from settling for less than what you're meant to receive. You must understand this. You are not being punished. You are being preserved. The heartache, the disappointments, they aren't there to break you. They're there to strengthen you, to sharpen your focus, to protect your energy. You are not meant for half-hearted love, the kind that is fleeting and temporary. You are here for a connection that resonates at the highest frequency, a bond that amplifies your mission, your divine purpose. That is the love you are destined for, and it's worth the wait. Until that perfect alignment arrives, your isolation is not something to fear. It's not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is, in fact, your protection. The universe is guarding your energy, shielding you from premature entanglements that would only serve to delay your rise. It knows that you must remain focused, and so it clears the path, even if it feels lonely in the moment. You are not unloved. Far from it. You are being prepared for something greater. This season of solitude is a sacred process, one that is laying the foundation for the love, connection, and alignment that is coming. Trust in the timing. Trust in your worth. And know that when the right person arrives, they will only enhance your divine purpose, not hinder it. Number 8. The path you walk was never meant to be easy. You weren't called to follow the crowd, to take the comfortable route, or to blend in with the masses. You were chosen to carry what others cannot bear, the burdens of ancestral healing, the weight of breaking generational curses, and the responsibility of birthing a new way of being that aligns with the higher truth of the universe. This path is not glamorous. It is often grueling, filled with moments of silence that speak louder than words, deep self-confrontation, and a constant spiritual fire that burns away what no longer serves your higher purpose. It's the fire that refines you, molds you, and strengthens you, even when it feels like it's too much to endure. But know this, while others chase comfort, you carry a torch, lighting the way for those who will come after you, though they may not yet understand the journey you're on. In the realm of intimacy, the struggle intensifies. You often feel like a stranger, even in the closest of relationships. The connection that others seek may feel shallow, transactional, or ungrounded in truth. Without the commitment to authenticity, love itself becomes yet another weight, another responsibility that burdens your already heavy spirit. It's not that you reject love. Far from it. You simply refuse to dilute it to fit the expectations of those who cannot meet you at the depth of your soul's call. You are not willing to compromise the purity of your energy or your mission for something less than sacred. Your love is not meant to be scattered or half-lived. It is to be shared with those who can match your truth, who can stand in the fire with you and walk the difficult road together, side by side. Until that time comes, you carry your torch alone, knowing that the work is heavy, but it is also divine. Number 9. Oh, you weren't born to follow the traditional narrative or to live the life that was handed to you by societal expectations. You came here for something far greater, to disrupt the status quo, to awaken dormant truths, and to remember the power that flows within you. You are here not to play a role in someone else's script, but to write your own story, one that defies conventional limits and inspires others to do the same. Romance may enter your life, and sacred union may eventually find you, but it will never come before you've laid the foundation for your true mission. Your purpose must be alive within you first. Until then, you will feel the ache of divine delay, a feeling of deep longing, knowing that your soul's work is far more important than fleeting affections. Lovers may come and go, but they will never stay until you are fully aligned with your higher calling. Each ending is not a rejection, but a message from the universe. Not yet. The divine knows that you are not meant to be distracted or settled for something less than extraordinary. Your revolution starts within. Your awakening, your alignment, your dedication to a purpose that transcends romantic illusions. You are here to awaken the world, beginning with yourself. Number 10. You've always known you were different, even if no one else seemed to understand. You play the part, smiling, laughing, blending in with the world around you. But beneath the surface, there's a quiet, almost constant whisper in your soul. I don't belong here. It's not a feeling of exclusion, but of knowing that your essence resonates with something far beyond the confines of ordinary existence. Your love doesn't come from a place of need or desperation. It flows effortlessly from your truth, from the core of who you are. You feel others on a deeper level. You don't just see them. You sense their innermost fears, their hidden pain, their unspoken desires, and their untapped potential. And because of this, surface-level conversations, those empty exchanges about the weather or small talk, feel like a drain on your energy. You crave depth, authenticity, and a connection that transcends the mundane. Ordinary relationships often feel like a form of starvation. They fail to nourish the parts of you that hunger for something real, something that speaks to your soul's vastness. You're not guarded, you're simply remembering, a love that predates time, a love that is wild, sacred, and untouched by the shallow, transactional nature of this world. And one day, when the time is right, someone will meet you exactly where you are. Not because you lowered your standards or frequencies to fit into their world, but because they rose to match your energy. They will meet you in the sacred space of your truth. And that love will be the union that your soul has always longed for, pure, untamed, and destined. This is the Chosen FY channel, your sanctuary for spiritual truth, divine awakening, and cosmic alignment. If this message resonated with the deepest parts of your soul, don't ignore that pull. That inner stirring is the universe calling you to remember who you are, and why you're here. It's time to activate your divine purpose. Type 111 in the comments to signal your alignment with your highest self. This sacred number is a symbol of your awakening, a reminder that the path you are walking is part of something much greater than you can currently see. By typing 111, you claim your power, your purpose, and your connection to the divine. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into your spiritual journey, more truths that will guide you towards your higher calling. The road may seem long, and at times it may feel lonely. But know this: you were never meant to walk it alone. This is your confirmation, a divine affirmation that you were chosen for something greater, something far beyond the ordinary. Your mission is sacred, your energy is rare, and your purpose is unfolding right before you. Thank you for watching, and remember, your journey has just begun.